let's talk about affiliates, right? So the first thing that I want to do is we know to book affiliates. I don't know, I'm just going to go through what I do. That way, for those of you that maybe haven't done affiliates before, you can learn a little bit, and those that have, I'm going to just go through it quickly. I won't give you all the details of every single thing I say. If you guys want to know some of my scripts and what I say, you can comment below. I'll be happy to share anything with you. I just don't want to take up all your time on this training. So, or on this live training. Okay, so let's book affiliates. The first thing I do is I do this once a month. So basically I use my personal network once a month to book a bunch of affiliates. And then the rest of the weeks, all the other weeks, what I basically am doing is I'm booking affiliates from my affiliates. So I only tap into my own network once a month for this. So it keeps it fresh. I don't feel like every week I'm asking for more people to become affiliates to help, share the products with their friends. So it's helped me feel really good about it, because, you just don't want to ever feel like you're like asking again, right? So this is what I do the first of the month, or when it's going to be the first of the month. So I actually did this yesterday. I put a post, I think it was yesterday, the day before yesterday, I put a post on my wall, and it's the one that has all those really cool pictures, the graphic of all the mascaras, and it says, something about free to a good home, ready to spoil my affiliates, show me some love, that post. I'm sure you guys have seen that post around. I ended up getting like 60 some odd comments from that. So what I do is I go to each one, and I make sure you comment back on all of the people that have commented on that post, because then it gets it back in the newsfeed, right? So what I do is I let them know, basically, if they sell 10 mascaras, they can get a free mascara. But I'm also going to be giving them 10% product credit on any sales that they have from their friends. And to make sure, because I do a 6-day affiliate posting, so to make sure it kind of gives them an incentive to keep going and to post for all 6 days, I do a little incentive, and I tell them that anyone that posts for all 6 days will be entered into a drawing for a mascara. So they have another opportunity to get a mascara. So I've got some notes so I can stay focused. So if I look down, that's what I'm doing here. So what I do, so I get all these people that say, yes, 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 I'm so excited. Like you want to be passionate about it when you're sharing it. And they get really excited about it, and I mean, it's cute. Like some people are like, yeah, I can't wait, So what I do is I put them all in one chat. I used to like hand feed each person the post each day. That is taking way too much of my time. I want to work more efficient. So what I've done is I put everyone in a chat together, but I make sure I let my affiliate know. So when she comments back to me that yes, she's interested, I say awesome. And I let her know, listen, I'm going to put you in a chat with my other affiliates for the week. And then that's where I'm going to give you a post every day. And all you have to do is copy and paste the post onto your wall, tag me in it, and all of that. So once they all get in the chat, it's kind of cool because I do a little post in there to get them pumped up, let them know that their first post is coming, that night. And I tell them to, show me their favorite excited, GIF. And it's really cool because you'll get all these crazy little gifts, and then all of a sudden they're kind of interacting with each other and they're excited, and it's just a lot of energy, which is really awesome, where sometimes you don't always get that one-on-one in a personal chat. So I do that, and then what I tell them is I'm going to share my post. I'm very consistent with telling them I'm going to share my post between 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That way they know, and I tell them that ahead of time in this group chat. That way they know ahead of time what to expect. They know when the posts are coming. It holds me accountable to make sure that, I do that post in there every day. I don't forget. And what I do to help myself not forget is I set an alarm on my phone, and it just says affiliate post, and it just pops up, and it just in case, because sometimes we get a little busy, we get distracted, something goes on, and the next thing you're like, oh my gosh, it's 8 o'clock at night and I haven't sent my affiliates or post. So that's what I do. Hey girl. So that's what I do with that. So the next thing I do, so everybody's in a group chat together. We're all pumped up, getting ready to do that first post. Now, what I do is I do everyone in one reward link. And I take that reward link, so you set up the reward link, and you can actually load the page that you want it to go to. There's a little spot on there, and I have it loaded to the page for the 4D mascara. So it makes it super easy. I save it, and I use that same link for every one of my affiliates, every single person that's interested in mascara. I use that for that whole time, and that's how I can get that 10%, because it qualifies a lot easier doing one link, right? It'll qualify a lot easier than having to get, each person to do their 10 mascaras. So then I just use the 10% of whatever they get, and I do those, I do that privately. So anything like, say somebody sold, 2 mascaras, then they're gonna have $5.80, gosh, $5.80 in product credit that I will end up, that I will end up giving them on the side that they can order through me, and I just kind of invoice them through Square, or if they want to pay me through Venmo or something like that. Okay, so we post for 6 nights. That's what I do. A lot of people do different things, and I know there's been other trainings on affiliate links, and you guys do what's best for you. This is what actually has worked best for me. Hello, thank you guys so much for popping on. So I post for 6 nights. I do 5 nights with the 4D mascara, and I do 1 night. Now my 6th night, I used to do the beauty box. But what happened, what I found was I would get people to do sale, like I'd get a sale for the mascara, right? And they were all excited about the mascara. And then all of a sudden on day 6, they're seeing this opportunity. They could have gotten a beauty box that has the mascara in it. So I had one person one time be like, oh man, I wish I would have known. And that's all I had to hear one time, because I was like, gosh, I don't ever want anybody to be disappointed. So what I do now is that 6th night, I actually do an affiliate post. So I'll share that with you in just a second. So you have somebody that, okay, so anyway, so your affiliate, I'll just walk you guys through this. So your affiliate does a post, right? Their friend either likes or comments on it. You're gonna friend request every single person that likes or comments on those posts. Every single person. Everybody, right? And then anyone that likes or comments, you're also going to private message them. One of the things I used to forget about doing is I didn't always private message the likes. Because I'm like, well, they just like the post. But I've changed it up, and I actually get more sales from the people that like than actually the ones that comment, which is crazy. But so what I do is I send a message. I do the same message either way, except I just use the word thank you for liking or thank you for commenting, but I'll say, I'll say like, hey, Amy, I'm, Michelle's friend with the awesome mascara. Thank you so much for liking her post or commenting on her post. Are you interested in grabbing one? So I ask the question every time I do that. It's an automatic question to them that they're going to answer back. So either they're going to say to me, no, I'm not interested. And if they say, no, I'm not interested, make sure you respond back. You want to have good communication with these women, even if you don't ever deal with them again. You just want them to you want to leave them with a really awesome feeling about who you are. So if somebody tells me no, I'm like, okay, no problem. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support on my post. That I just get a really good vibe with that. Sometimes I've actually had people say, hey, I sell, Bellamy, or I sell Mary Kay. Same thing. I always say, I've heard amazing things about your company. Thank you so much for supporting my post. That way it just ends it on a good note, and you never know, somebody might come back later, right? So I do the same thing with the comments. So when they ask me, about the mascara, when I say, are you interested in grabbing one? Sometimes they just say yes. Sometimes they ask what the mascara is. If they ask about the mascara, I send them a little comment about what, that the fiber mascara is about. And if they say, how much is it? So I always say this. I always say there's 2 options for you to grab the mascara. One is you can grab the mascara by itself for $29, or you can grab the mascara in my monthly beauty box, which has $440 in full-size product, which includes the mascara, and it's only $99. So right then and there, I've offered them an opportunity, and I've also offered them the mascara. So they have a choice. Instead of just saying no, now they have a choice to think about things. And that also doesn't make you feel bad later on if they do grab the mascara and then they're like, well, I didn't know about the opportunity to grab the beauty box. This took care of all of it in one shot. I can tell you guys right now, I've grabbed 3 new sponsorships in the last 2 weeks, just from some, offering that this or that. I mean, a lot of people just say, hey, I want to try the mascara first before I do the beauty box. But if you don't ask, you're not going to ever get a yes. So just ask and just get comfortable. You know, don't think of it like, gosh, I'm trying to get people to sign up and join my team. Don't think of it that way. Think of it as you're giving someone an opportunity to save a crud ton of money. And I actually do say that in the bottom. You know, I say, and I can share, like I said to you guys, I can totally share the things I say. I don't mind if you guys want in the comments, just let me know if you do. But I'll say back, you know, I say in the thing, you know, I offer the mascara or I offer the beauty box, and I say at the bottom, either way is no big deal. I just wanted to be able to let you know, a lot of times people want to be able to save some money, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, you knew about the opportunity to do that. So I make sure I do that. So again, just to refresh real quick before we move on to the next thing. You want to friend request everybody that likes and comments your post. I've grown my network tremendously. This month alone, I've been keeping up some track of numbers here. I've added over 300 friends this month just from my affiliate links, okay? So you want to friend request everybody. You want to comment, respond back to comments. And when you respond back to comments, make sure that you put in there that, you know, so-and-so, I just sent you a message, because then that makes them it does three things. Number one, it makes them realize, okay, let me go look at Messenger. She just sent me a message, because sometimes, you know, it might be in the other folder and they don't know anything about it, or they don't think that you've responded to them. Number two, it gets that post back in the news feed again, because there's been activity on it and people have been commenting. So, it also will do that as well. And number three, it gives me a chance to be able to, well, okay, before I go to number three, I'll just let me keep going with this, because this is super important. I think this is super important. So we're going to message everybody. Now let's back up. When you're creating your affiliates, I'm a big person of trying to get organized to stay on top of it. So crazy enough, this week, I have 29 affiliates from that one post I shared with you. I told you guys I did a couple nights ago. This is the most I've ever done in a week. It's a little crazy, but it's okay. I can do this. So this is what I do. I keep everything in a notebook. This is what I do, and these are all of my affiliates, okay? And I do days 1 through 6, and I go through and keep track of who has posted. Now you can see, actually, this is not, I mean, a lot of times, just so you guys know, a lot of times you're going to have people that are going to ghost you. You know, they're going to do a post and they don't do any more posts. They may not do any posts at all. It's okay. It's all part of it. Don't get your feelings hurt. Don't take it personally. It just is what it is. And just keep going with the ones that are actually doing the post. So you can see I got really lucky. My first night, the majority of the people did post. So that's awesome. So that's what I do to keep track of if they've done it every day. The next thing I do, because I told you guys about friend requesting everybody, right? So I also have, this is from last night. I write down, these are my affiliates. I write down the name of the person, if they liked or commented, and I write on there if they commented or if they liked. And the reason I do this is because I need to be able to get back to them. I want to be able to get back to them, because a lot of times, you know, you'll send a message, and if you're busy getting all these other affiliates, you know, people can kind of slide through the cracks as your messenger continues to, like, you keep sending messages, people are down below, they may have seen it, read it, and then there's no way for you to remember to get back with them. So in doing this, it keeps me organized to be able to follow up, because following up is huge. So I go back and make sure that they read the message. If they haven't read the message, I will message my affiliate. And because I have it all right here, it just makes it super easy that I don't have to go back and do a lot of work later trying to find whose person was what. And I message the affiliate and I say, hey, listen, and especially if it says comment, I'll say, hey, you know, Heather, listen, Michelle commented on your post last night that she was interested in the mascara. I sent her a message, but I see she hasn't seen it yet. Can you just shoot her a message and let her know that there's a message probably sitting in the other box, her other message folder. That way she knows about it, and it's just a way to be able to follow up and make sure that you keep that communication going. Let's see here. So when they ask the price, I give you the options. So when someone buys a mascara, I go into that affiliate chat and I shout out, even if I know who, like, I mean, I know most of the time who has bought mascaras, who they belong to, but my affiliates don't know that, right? So I'll go in there and I'll say, whoever had, you know, Michelle Jones, she just bought a mascara, and somebody will like, oh, that's my girl, you know, like she'll type in there, oh, that's my girl, I'm so excited she got it, or whatever. And it just gets that energy going in that chat, and it really helps kind of keep that excitement rolling. So you're gonna, when you do your affiliates, you're gonna make sure that you have them tag you in these posts. And make sure that your this is a big thing. Make sure that your timeline is on post approval, because you don't need to have like all these curls, the same post showing up in your newsfeed. It's going to look super spammy and super salesy, and you don't want that. But if you have them tagged in the post, then what you can do is you can go to your timeline. You can actually review your timeline, and that will show all posts that need to be approved. And that keeps all of your affiliates in a nice, organized fashion. That way you can kind of go through, because you're going to have to probably go through a couple times, because sometimes people, and this happens too, some people tag me in the post and sometimes they tag me in the comment. So it's another reason why, if you have that list of all your affiliates, you can go through and actually pull up their post and make sure that you know which one it is, because you don't want to miss a comment. You know, you don't want to miss somebody that liked your comment if they didn't tag you in it by chance, because I've had people that don't tag me either. So so let's see here. The next thing that I do is, okay, so on the 6th day, so I do 5 days of mascara post. On the 6th day, that post that I do for my friends once a month is that affiliate post. I have them do that for their friends. So I end up getting affiliates from affiliates, okay? And then I do that every single week. So I am reaching out to so many people. I'm not just using my own personal network week after week after week. You can grow it, but it's a little bit takes a little bit longer to grow that way. So I have my affiliate, you know, posts, and then the next week, all those affiliates are from my affiliates the week before. And then I do it for that group for the next time and the next time and the next time. And then eventually, I mean, I can keep rolling with that. You have endless affiliates that way. I mean, truly have endless affiliates that way. After the sale, let's see here. Hold on. There was one more thing I wanted to say that I think I forgot to tell you guys. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So right there, 6-day affiliate post. After the sale. Okay. So when you get a mascara sale, because this is, I mean, the follow-ups is just as important as anything, right? Because you want to have a long-term customer. So after the sale, what I do is I, of course, send them a message in Messenger, and I say, hey, thank you so much for, you know, purchasing the mascara. You're going to absolutely love it. And then the next day, I will go in, because I have it written down, everybody that grabbed a mascara. So the next day, I have a video that I've done with my best tips and using the 4D mascara. I highly recommend you creating one if you haven't already. It doesn't have to be something super long. It could just be a few things that you do. You know, you just show them how to do certain things like wipe off the excess mascara so they don't have the clumpiness. I personally, just some tips that I like to do. I don't know what it is, but if you look in a mirror, when I look down in a mirror and I apply my mascara, it works way better than if I just look straight ahead and apply it. Don't ask me why, it's just a magic trick. So I share that in there. And so anyway, so what I do is the next day I send them a message and I say, I'm so excited for you guys to get your mascara, or so excited for you to get your mascara. Here are my best tips in using it. Now, most of the time I get just 4D sales. In my video, I use the lash primer in 4D. And I say in the video, for those of you who purchased the lash primer. So now this also, they get a chance to try the 4D without the lash primer. And when they're watching the video, they may say, hey, I want to try the lash primer. And I've had people come back to me and say, I'd like to also order the lash primer. So it's just a way for you to possibly get another sale later on, or they may be perfectly happy with just using the 4D. But it's a very good customer service thing for them to be able to have a video. You've given them value on top of, you know, they just don't think that you're after just the sale. They know that you're trying to help them have the best results with their lashes, which is always a good thing. And then 2 weeks later, I follow up in 2 weeks just to make sure that they were happy with what they've got. And then you get those awesome pictures where they show you their lashes, and it's amazing. A couple of things really quick. I use WordBoard. I don't know if you guys use that or if you know about that. I use WordBoard. It's an app. I know on the iPhone is what I've got, so I use it on that. And I create everything that I say on the WordBoard so that I can just copy and paste it. It just makes it a lot easier, because as you're doing a lot of affiliates, it's a lot to write the same thing over and over and over and over again. So I just pull it up from my WordBoard and shoot it over, and it just makes life completely easy. And I'm all about making things easy and working smarter, not harder. Let me think. There was one other thing I was going to share with you guys, and I can't think of it. And of course, that was going to happen right now. Let me just look at your comments really quick. Let's see. I have a notebook for affiliates. Keep track on each page. Perfect. That's perfect. And it keeps you super organized and it makes you feel amazing, right? Let's see here. I didn't think of looking at them though. I always go to their page and scroll through the post to find mine. Yes, it's so much easier if you do that. I mean, sometimes you do have to do that. If they don't tag you in it, you know, you still have to scroll through their page. But if you do that, it just puts it all together and it makes it so much easier for you. Yes, word is amazing. I think there was one more thing I wanted to tell you guys about affiliates that I do, and I'm trying to think what it was, but of course this happens to me all the time, so I apologize. There was something else I do. I don't know. If I think of it, I'll post it below. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to message or comment below. I'm here to help in any way. This has really worked for me. I mean, I've grown my network tremendously. I have so many new friends through this. And then what happens is when you get these new friends, I don't know what you guys do with your new friendships, but I actually also keep a list of new friendships so that I intentionally go back and comment on their posts. So like say with these affiliates, I've gotten, you know, just say for instance, I grabbed 20 new friends. I have all their names down, and for the next, this is just what I do, for the next week, I go to each person's post and I make sure that I comment on something that they've posted, you know, whether they posted a picture on their kids or their animals or whatever, you know, I just do something encouraging on that post so that, you know, we start to build a connection. And so it's pretty awesome like that. And, you know, like I said, I've gotten tons of beauty boxes, you guys. Last month I had 22, I think it was, that I ended up selling last month. I earned the trip. I would say, you know, you can get the trip on 60 beauty boxes. I think I've sold like 40 something in the last few months. So yeah, I mean, you never know what's going to come of it. And it's a way to keep it. It's really truly brought life back into to me with, you know, with my business, to be able to interact with these women and I get excited, you know, you get that email. I've been doing this for 6.5 years, and you know what? I still get super excited when I get that email, that Younique order confirmation email. I mean, like, I still I get super excited about that. It doesn't make a difference how long I've been here. So it's just something to bring life into you. It can grow your business. It can grow with sponsoring, grow your sales. It does all of those things. And it's something that's super easy and duplicatable also for your team. And for those of you that have a team, I also do something like this with my team in a chat. So I walk them through it as well so that they're super comfortable, because I also have a post with it, but not everybody goes to post to check them out. So just, you know, help your team through that as well. And you can do it together. It's just super fun. And hopefully this was helpful. If I can think of what it was I was going to tell you guys, there was one more thing I was going to say, but of course I can't think of it. So anyway, I love you guys. Stay awesome. Love yourself. Be kind to others, especially yourself. And you guys have an awesome night. All right. Take care.